Hello world, hello Sunny, me again. Half of it didn't record, but I'm on a roll and I'm angry and I'm gonna use these to look back on and remember this anger because this anger will get me through everything. Like I was saying, in June when I left him in June, just before my birthday, I'd had enough of the issues. I'd had enough of the behaviour from him and the being ignored and the being taught a lesson and the being taught to suffer and the desperate need where I called his mum all the time and I did everything I could to re-establish contact once again. And in June, when he was desperate and he was where I am right now, or not angry, but desperate for the relationship, he begged and he pleaded and he sent text messages and he got angry and he got upset and he rang both phones at the same time and he rang my friends asking for their advice and opinions and bombarded me and pestered me. He did all I've done now. Yeah, I'm a baddie for doing that and I don't leave him alone and everything else. He did it to me. But in the end, he won through because I do have compassion. And I did think, well, okay, Megan, before you walk away from nearly 3 years or whatever, okay, mistakes have been made by both. Maybe talk to him, listen to him. So I did. I backed down. I listened. I talked. And he came back and we worked it out. All right, we still had a lot of issues because we still never properly talked about things completely calmly like adults because it hadn't ever escalated to this point. But I did have compassion because I did for you what you will now not do for me. Talk, listen. But no, you won't do that. Oh my God, BB knows. BB's mind is made up. Funny that, because that's exactly what you say about me, isn't it, BB? Not that he'd ever see these because he wouldn't deem himself low enough to ever look at these. So I'm ranting to him, but not because I'm ranting anyway and ranting. and I'm abusive apparently. Pot kettle black. Oh my God. We are both as bad as each other, and that's what it comes down to. So you can't lay blame squarely at one or the other's feet because that's utter bollocks and utter rubbish, an absolutely ridiculous suggestion. I'm so angry and I'm so hurt, but I'm more angry than hurt now because this is just nuts. How bloody dare you? I'm abusive and I do things for a reaction and I need to grow up and handle that reaction and I've lied and I've cheated. Do you know then? Do you really know then? Yeah? Because what do you know? What do you know? Because there's nothing to know. So it's bollocks, fuck all, total rumour mongering makes me wonder maybe who by. But absolute crap, because hand on my heart, on my mum and son's life, I have never done anything with anyone else other than this bloody man. Never. Ridiculous suggestion. My God. But you know what? Blinded. Blinded. Absolutely. Blinkers on. He knows best. He's got all the facts and information and evidence. That's bollocks. Anybody who knows us, that's bollocks. Absolute crap. Huge stinking pile of shit. Because there never has been any evidence or information. Because it's not bloody true. It's not true. I'm fed up with having this thrown at me time and time again without being given the opportunity to say, it's not true. It's not true. Calm, Megan. Be angry inside, but be calm. It's not true. But you know what? He can think what he likes. He can believe what he likes. He can kid himself. I never supported him, loved him, trusted him, was trustworthy. He can kid himself that I slagged him off to everybody. He can kid himself that I slagged him off and told him what a bad person he was for 3 years. Oh, utter crap. Ooh, yeah, maybe there were times when we both told each other a few home truths, like, whoa, you're being a cock, or Megan, that's bad behaviour. Oh, yes, completely agree. But I didn't spend nearly 3 years putting him down and slagging him off to his face. Where in his tiny little self-centered, one-tracked, ridiculous mind would that make sense? Because why would I want to be with somebody, love somebody, do all I did, send the little notes, move? Why would I be with somebody if I thought they were a bad person and I felt it was okay to slag them off to their face? Jesus, that makes no sense at all. If somebody slagged me off to my face, I'd expect them to leave. I'd leave them. They should be expected. It's, all of his arguments make no sense because he won't stop and he won't think and he won't listen because he's on that choo-choo train of Tobyland. Oh, like I give a shit I've now said his name. Everybody knows us anyway because I'm an embarrassment. I'm pathetic. I'm a humiliation to us both. Everyone's laughing. I don't care. Loving you was what drove me to the desperation to do this. I'm not ashamed about that. I would have used any means I could to help myself get over you, and this was one of them. Oh, wanker. Blind wanker. Christ. And you know what? His loss. Absolutely, categorically, his loss. Because all this love and all the things I did, I will do for somebody else who will appreciate it, realise it, love it, and think, thank God. Because everything I did was for love for him. I really did love him. Hand on my heart. Christ, what a fucking idiot, Megan. What a idiot to put so much energy into somebody who really couldn't give a fuck back now. Or maybe hasn't for a while. I don't know. Thing is, we never talked. Don't know. Jesus fucking Christ. And I've been banging my head against a brick wall trying to get points through to him. When in actual fact, I should have admitted months ago to myself, this isn't going to work. He's never, ever going to be adult enough and grown up enough to have another perspective on things and think maybe his information is wrong. Maybe the evidence he's been presented with or apparently has, or he has got things done, said, written, told by me, this so-called bloody evidence that is so vilifying against me and so damaging against me. Funny, I've never seen it. I've never heard about it. Neither has anybody else. There is no bloody evidence because all I've ever done is love him. And oh my God, if this one thing could possibly ever get through to his head, if ever he realised and talked to people in the future, years down the line, the one thing they need to say is, she loved you. She never cheated. She never lied. She loved you. Because that's all there is now. And I'm fed up with trying to present my case. I'm fed up with trying to, oh, what's the bloody word? I'm fed up with trying to justify it, to prove it, to show it. Oh, if nothing I've said or done over any of these last months or during our relationship didn't show him that, then up yours, Buster, because you know what? You're not worth it. I should have realised that a long time ago. Fuck what you think, that I'm not bloody worth it and I'm abusive. Or I'm abusive now. Or you better believe your ass I'm abusive now. Because, what? Too far. Too bloody far. No need. Oh, slagging me off to my friends now. And you accuse me of doing that, saying how could I and how awful and whatever else. Thing is, both as bad as each other, both two alike. But that is something you hate to admit. Two of a kind, maybe. Oh, heaven forbid, eh? But anyway, bollocks to you. Absolute bollocks to you. You've been where I am now, yet you still don't want to understand that. And the reason I've asked you to get your cats is because it reminds me of you. Not to be bitter, not to be twisted. Oh, I am steaming mad with him. I'm steaming mad with myself. I'm wound up. God, blimey. Oh, what? Oh, I feel such a bloody idiot. all this time and effort, all this desperate harping on to try and really make somebody see what you're saying is true. And it's no, 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 no. Don't want to know. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to believe it. Won't believe it. Can't believe it. Shouldn't believe it. No, 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 no. Oh, fine then. Bloody well no. Shove off and jog on. Meet somebody else. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Christ, I don't bloody care anymore. Wanker. It is a joke. He is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Because he doesn't even see that everything he has said that I do wrong, he is now either done himself or doing now. How hypocritical is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe that's tit for tat. Sometimes tit for tat is just pointing things out in return, not being tit for tat. But saying, well, hold on, you say this, however, yeah, this had happened, or we had said that. It's pointing something out back. It's not playing tit for tat, you unintelligent dipshit. It beggars belief you can be this fucking naive about things. Oh, calming now. Calming. Calm. Getting over it. Not giving a shit. Have tried so hard. Have tried to make him see the truth. Have tried to explain. Have begged him to talk to me. Have gone to London. Have put up with barrages of abuse and knockbacks in return when I have been texting and emailing him just like he did back in June to me. He's got a very short memory. That is one thing. He's got a very short memory and very selective. Very, very selective. Very unfair. Hysterically funny, actually, because it's very ironic. But it's total Princess T syndrome. Oh, right. I'm fine. I'm once again composed. Sorry, YouTube, and anybody watching. God, I hope this provides people with some much needed laughter, because I am going to look back at these and bloody well piss myself laughing. Have a good night, everybody. See you later.